Well, hello everybody. It's been a long time, but I am back and I wanted to record this video to let you know how things are going on the channel. I've taken a break from the game for, well, various breaks in fact. Haven't really had a long period of playing for like more than a couple of weeks for a while. I've been playing my main, as you can see, doing a few things. In my break I got into, well, I've been into speedrunning for a while. I haven't mentioned it before. And I started speedrunning Super Metroid, which is a fantastic game on the Super Nintendo. I recommend you all try it out. And I did a few speedruns of that. And I've been playing some other casual games like Dark Souls. I started playing for the first time, and that's really fun. But most of the video I want to be about RuneScape, of course, so I'm gonna try and talk a little bit while I do a farm run and a few other things on here. What do I need? I'll try wearing these, that'll be fine. So what I've been doing on the Ultimate Ironman, which is of course the reason most of you have subscribed and watched my channel, I haven't done too much. The videos are a little behind my progress. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it once or twice in comments. I haven't wanted to release all of them at once, so I've still got some content to fall back on. And don't worry, I do more interesting things than run around and do achievement diaries. I'll talk about that later on, of course. So, not too much progress in the Ultimate. Well, I did play my main again. As you can see, I got Quest Cape, which was a long-term goal of mine. I haven't played my main much at all. I played it very much at the start of Old School, like within the first week or two, and did quite a lot of quests, didn't do much else. So I finally got back to it and got my third Quest Cape on 07, which is always nice. Tried to do a few things a little differently. I recorded a few speed runs, in inverted commas, of quests. To try and learn some strategies and see where I make mistakes in case I ever do it again, which I'll discuss later on. There's more to that. And as you can see, I've been doing quite a lot of skilling. At the moment my goal is a 60 base, which is Prayer and Slayer is short. I'll be hopefully getting 60 Prayer today, and then I'll train Slayer for a couple levels with Chivalry. I did a Fire Cape attempt as well, which was quite a low range level, and I died to ranges pretty much because I didn't really have any tank gear with me, which was a mistake. So I might try again before getting 70, at which point I'll do the good old Verax and Carol's crossbow probably, because it's easier. I haven't done a Fire Cape for a long time. And achievement diaries. I've done all the mediums apart from the wilderness, because I'm reluctant to boost for emblems, even though I know it's probably going to be necessary. I'm hardly built for PKing, and I've never really PK'd before. So that'll happen at some point. Trying to train my skills up best I can. And while I'm still enjoying playing on my main. I got the name without any numbers in, which is always nice to get. So as for my plans for this account, I'm going to carry on after getting 60 base. My plan is to go for some diaries that I'm quite close to. The Ardoin Hard diary, I'm not too far off. I think I can do it now with boosts. I'll probably get 70 smithing anyway, because I won't regret getting 70 smithing. And possibly the Fremenic Hard as well, along with another Fire Cape attempt sooner or later, before or after I get 70 range, at which point I'll be more geared up for Slayer and I'll do that. I've also been making money. I didn't mention that. The main focus of the account has been to make money so I can be sustainable through bonds. I've still got money on my RS3 account that I've been using. Oh dear, I've never done that before. Oh well, get to watch that again. So I've been using bonds from RS3 to pay for membership on here. And I've got 20 mil cash stack at the moment, roughly. Spent a bit on skills. Trying to work up to more. So that's for the main. Now, as for the ultimate, I have got plans. I haven't given up on it entirely. I'm in the middle of a secret project that will be made clear when I release an episode in part. it's up to where I'm up to, which is quite a big commitment, and I just haven't been motivated to do it recently. That will change. When I get bored of my main, I'm sure I'll come back to it. But the secret project will eventually end up in me getting quite a lot of useful levels, a lot of useful supplies, maybe even some items, some PVM items, and of course a fire cape, which is always a good goal. Also achievement diaries, of course. We'll get back to doing them. I started out trying to knock a few of them out, as you've seen from episodes, but spoiler alert, that doesn't last for too much longer. And another goal I have is getting the player in-house up to scratch. I want to be able to store everything I get from, for example, clue scrolls. And that requires 78 construction with a boost if memory serves, which is quite a challenge on Ultimate Iron Man. It's quite a lot of money, so I'll want to do that at some point. Now, I mentioned speedrunning earlier, and I'm sure some of you have heard of, there's an RS speedrunning scene. I haven't really participated too much in that, because my interest, as some of you may know from watching my series, that I really enjoy the quests in this game, and I really think that RuneScape is one of the best MMOs out there, if not the best, for the questing content. And, of course, it slows down making accounts for etc. for everyone, but the game will be just so much worse without quests, and hopefully some of you agree with me on that. And I was interested in routing an Ultimate Iron Man all quests speedrun. Now obviously such a project it would take probably at least 10 days of playtime, so it's not something I want to just jump into and go for. I want to try and do the routing as best I can and make sure that it's fairly optimized. So I've been doing a little bit of research on that. I haven't done it for a while now, but that's something that interests me, and I think would be quite interesting content as well. See how much these sell for. They keep going up. Renos fluctuates so much, but they're such good money. That was easy. So that's what I was thinking of doing. And as I said, I've put together some brief notes, and I want to optimize it as much as possible. Like, for example, things like Slayer. It won't be necessary training it past 40/42. It'll be better to train combat another way, which would be really boring, of course. But shouldn't have banked the longbows. I think it will be quite fun. So those are my vague plans as far as the channel goes. Content, it will happen. I haven't made many videos on my main, mostly because I haven't really been doing anything that I thought was interesting. Like, most people have seen enough main progress videos, and I'm hardly the most efficient player, hardly the most interesting, don't do much interesting PVM or anything. I mostly just quest and try and enjoy the game, and I've got some videos recorded of me attempting some speedruns, which are, as I said, pretty fully optimized. That's going to work, isn't it? Having noted farm saplings, I need super compost as well. I don't think it's worth paying for these. The payment costs about 18k, and the seeds only cost 50k. But I might upload some of those at some point if people will be interested. As I said, they're not particularly impressive. A lot of the time I realise it's more to realise how many mistakes I make while doing the quest, so I can try and optimise that next time. Oh, farming level from picking papayas. That's very nice indeed. But you can certainly expect to see some more content in the future. When I get bored of my main. I don't want to try and rush videos. I don't want it to feel like a chore, YouTube. And I know that, well, I wouldn't say I've been in that situation, but oh, of course, I need more garden pies as well. Making all the mistakes in this farm run. Well, we can try and do it in one go. Why not? I don't want to burn out on content. I wouldn't say I burned out last time. I had a lot of other things going on in life, which interfere with my ability to enjoy the game and make videos. Anyway, this is going to be a quick summary of what I said so far. I haven't quit. I haven't quit YouTube. I've still been active on comments. I haven't quit my Ultimate Ironman either. That is still going. Just because I haven't played in it doesn't mean that I've quit for good. I have no plans to revert it to a regular Ironman or anything like that. It will stay Ultimate forever. So I will be making videos on that again when I get motivation. And I'm interested in looking into routing an All Quests Ultimate Ironman speedrun for this game, which I think is probably the most legitimate category, in my opinion. I mean, obviously I haven't had too many arguments with people about this, but I think that would be really interesting and would be quite a new level of speedrun optimization if I do everything I want to do with it. And finally, I want to thank each and every one of you. I'm quite amazed at how my channel support has grown, even while I wasn't actively playing the account and just releasing a few extra videos. My subscribers have continued growing, defied all my expectations when I first set out to create this channel to share what I was doing on the game. And I hope all of you enjoyed the Questgate from Scratch series. This is really I suppose, the proper end of it. It was what I set out to do on that account, my Ultimate Ironman account, and I succeeded. And RuneScape's really is a game about setting goals and achieving them. So expect me to be back to more goals than Ultimate Ironman in the future. You haven't seen the last of me yet. And this guy's being a little bit unfriendly too. Well then, I'm not going to keep you too long. I've said everything I wanted to say, I hope. And until next time.